Lions TV, full time from the den. It finishes Millwall 1, Ipswich Town 1. I know you're all going to say it's only pre-season. It doesn't matter. It's all about fitness. To me, that matters. That was awful. My man disagrees. He says it's good to highlight your weaknesses a week before the season starts. I disagree completely. I thought we was atrocious today. I'm not going to lie. We can't seem to create anything really. We haven't hardly since we scored 4 against Crystal Palace. I've not been impressed with us in this pre-season at all. And I think, look, we've recruited well, yes. But at the same time, people need to realise Benikophobia was already here. Fleming's never played in England. Creswell's never played in the Championship. Doesn't look like Creswell is actually going to be first choice anyway. So you've got George Honeyman, really, and Shackleton. Shackleton and Honeyman both proven at this level. But I don't know. It just wasn't good today. We started an 11, which I don't think will be miles off our first 11 next Saturday. However, Gary Rowett, speaking to the news at Den earlier, I think it was, said, don't read too much into that team. But he seems to love Scott Malone, who I think is absolutely terrible. I think he's shot to bits, Malone. The back three will be the back three. Don't have a problem with that. One good thing is, as always, we don't concede many goals. But you couldn't tell the difference there in class or division. Ipswich had a better side. I thought at half-time, some people may disagree. I said that. Second half, they've absolutely taken us apart. They look crisp where they're passing. They look like a team. They look like they had patterns of play going forward, structure and ideas. And we had absolutely none of that. So for people keep saying, oh, it don't matter, it's only pre-season, you're always moaning, you're jumping the gun. I don't know if I am. We play Stoke this time next week. We'll know the result of that game. We look completely disjointed. We look like half the players had never played together before. And again, okay, 5 new signings, minus a phobia because he did play last season. It's not that many new players. You've had Cardiff, they've got 12 new players. I think that's actually too many, but I don't think we're far off what we was last year, really. We've got Creswell in like with Ballard. We've got a phobia back. We've only got Honeyman and Shackleton, really, that are sort of new to the group. And again, I think we've got too many centre midfielders. Having said that, I don't think the midfield did anything today. I thought the midfield were terrible, if I'm honest. I think Fleming played up front, Afobe played up front, and they didn't really get any sorts of deliveries. And not just today, in any game we've really played. I said, other than Palace, we're not getting any deliveries into our strikers. That's why I said, Bradders, I love him, but he's not had a good pre-season. But it's not really that he hasn't had a good pre-season. It's the fact that we've not had the opportunity to shoot. The only chance we did today was when we scored, and that was a gift. That was a short goal kick from Ipswich, trying to play the pet pop or the clock pop, whatever you want to call it. They get caught out. Good pressing from Honeyman. Afobe nicks it off him and rolls it in. Good from Afobe. Now that's his 4th goal in pre-season. We know what we're getting from Bennick. He's been here before. But the shift around in midfield, again, I really like Honeyman, but I don't think he's a 10 on today's performance. I think he needs to play centre midfield. I'm surprised Mason Bennett didn't start. But as the game went on, we had players both going for the same ball. We had both players leaving the ball for each other, and then neither of them going for it. No communication, no reading of each other's play. We misplaced passes. There was one there where a player went to knock it to a player running on, but the player running on wanted it to feet, and it was absolute calamity. It was really, really bad. And I don't want to be really, really negative a week before the season starts, but that was shit. And as I said, you couldn't tell the difference in opposition. They get a goal. It's a little bit lucky. Their player overruns it. I think it's Hutch that comes out, goes in for the slide tackle. They get a bit of luck where it comes back off the 5's knee, but it shoots through the middle, and we've got no one there. And we're a team that plays with 3 centre-backs. Good finish from their guy. And after that, their 20 and their 23 absolutely dictated the play. They had chances galore. We was completely penned in. And but for a brilliant save, some people were saying Bart got a touch on that one, they hit the bar at the end, we would have lost. I went into this game saying, enough's enough now. The season starts next week. It's not all about fitness. It's about getting your shooting boots on. It's about getting understanding with your new teammates or people you're playing in a new position with. It's about getting your structure, your shape, your communication right. And we didn't do any of that. And I said we needed to win that game 2-3-0. In the end, I was relieved we hung on for a draw because Ipswich absolutely ripped us apart in that second half. As my manager said to me, he thinks it's a good thing because he thinks now they've got something to work on for next Saturday. I disagree. I think we've not played well all pre-season and you've got to start clicking in at some point. However, some people did say in the group chat, we don't get going until 10 games into the season. So we can speculate and we can all comment in the comments below. Let me know what you think. But I thought that was truly atrocious today. We couldn't string 2 passes together. Hold the midfield in completely all of them for the lack of linking, the lack of protecting the back three, the lack of getting the ball forward to the strikers and creating for them. The wide men didn't help. I thought Ryan Leonard again played well, but Scott Malone's gone for me. Danny Mack's delivery from wide areas when he came on wasn't great. So there's definitely more than a little bit to work on before we kick off in 7 days' time. But it finishes at the Den. Millwall 1, Ipswich 1. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.